Brent, we're kind of coming up on the hour mark here. Again, I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to sit down and chat with us. Is there any, I guess I could say, parting words or closing words that you want to kind of leave everybody with as we kind of end the show?
Yeah. So after spending all this time, 8 years in the industry, face to face. So it's a submersion. The best way to learn a foreign language is to go to where they speak the foreign language. The best way is not to sit in a classroom. No, I learned Spanish when I learned in Arizona because I work with the folks that spoke Spanish. And guess what? Hardworking folks, man. All respect to those folks. And I learned Spanish. My wife and I went to Tulum, Mexico, just a few weeks ago. And I had a fun with those people because I learned the language. Here's the deal. And this is one thing I say at the conferences and all the safety instruction that I share. The one thing I share is this rule book is a great rule book. And we need to follow these rules. We got to keep these rules. There's no doubt about it. But it's the what. It's the what you got to do. Okay? The thing that rule book doesn't discuss, and it just won't, okay? It won't happen, is the how and the why behind those rules. Okay? And what's happening in this industry, and I know this is what's happening. And Billy Martin, when I first saw him after two linemen were killed several years ago in New York, I watched his video. And his video was beautiful as far as recognizing your environment, situational awareness. But there's a situation awareness that we're missing. And that situational awareness that we're missing is one another. The situational awareness that we are not talking about and is lacking in our industry is each other. And we're right there. The answer has been in front of our face ever since birth. And that answer, the situational awareness that we need to tap into, and it's always been this way, and it'll never be any different, is one another. And until then, nothing will change. But we're going to do it. We're going to be the change. We're going to live the change. And we're going to do the change, Mark. And I appreciate everything, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Perfect. I couldn't agree more. I think, we'll continue to work at this thing and move this thing forward, and great things are yet to happen. So, stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and close this thing out. So the views and opinions shared in the podcast are the personal viewpoints of the participants, may not necessarily reflect the stance of the Institute for Safety and Powerline Construction and its staff. It's highly recommended to consult your company management before implementing any actions or policy changes. Please support the sponsors bringing this podcast and content to you. Again, Brent, we thank you for everything you and your family are doing here at Bierer Meters and the ECOS partnership. Great things. Love it, man. Look forward to working together a lot more. For everybody at ISPC and Bierer Meters, we'll catch you next time on ISPC TAILBOARD Talks.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.